Good Tuesday morning with Pastor Pappy. I've still got a lot of guests here at church from the Chi Alpha group that comes from Texas A&M University. They're helping us with some spring cleaning here at the church. Yesterday, they painted the children's church room. It's beautiful, but they made a mess in the process. Allison got blue paint on her white tennis shoes. I took them home and washed them. The paint was really not much of a problem at all, but boy, does that girl have some smelly feet. I know all of us have experienced smelly feet at some point, whether it was our own feet or someone else's. All of us have maybe gotten mud or paint on our shoes before. Feet can be messy, can't they? Today, we're going to learn about a time when Jesus had to deal with other people's feet. We're going to see what it means to serve other people the way Jesus treated people. In our time together today, we'll see how Jesus shows us how to live. Ready for a little challenge accepted? Let's check in with Dash and Austin.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Dash.
And I'm Austin. I hope you guys are more ready than you've ever been because
we are more pumped than ever for today's episode of
Challenge Accepted!
Dude, I am so excited for our challenge today.
Me too, man. I have a good feeling about today's especially.
All right, Austin, I can't wait. You gotta read the card. I need to know what this is.
All right, let's do it. Today's challenge is called Wishy Washy. For this challenge, you will flip a coin to see who gets messy.
Oh no.
Whoever is designated as our messy person will have to answer some questions.
But
that's still not all. If you get the question wrong, then you must soak your hands in something super sticky.
Now wait a minute. This sounds like a challenge for one of us, not both of us.
You are completely right. And you know what? I feel genuinely okay with that. You ready for this? Come on, man.
Okay.
Wishy-washy? Challenge accepted! Okay, time to flip the coin.
Why are you so excited?
Man, I don't know. I've got a good feeling about today.
Okay, well, let's see who has to suffer today. Heads, it's me. Tails, it's you.
Alrighty, let's do this.
No! It's heads!
Dude, I told you I had a good feeling. Okay.
You know, I got this. I mean, how hard can the questions really be?
Let's find out. Question number 1. What is your favorite pet?
Oh, that's easy. A dog.
Yeah, correct. Great work. Keep it up. Okay,
you know, this is gonna be a lot easier than I thought, you know?
Alright, question number 2. How many Earths could fit inside the sun?
What?
How many Earths could fit inside the sun?
How would I know the answer to that question?
Don't get upset at me. I'm just reading them. What's your answer?
At least like 100, right?
Close, but not even at all. 1,300,000 Earths could fit inside the sun. Now, as consequence for your wrong answer, you must soak your hands in peanut butter.
That's gonna be sticky, though. Okay. Next question.
Nah. Come on. There you go. Good sport.
Dude, this is so sticky.
Next question. A special species of plants can grow over 3 feet in one day. What is that type of plant?
I'm not a plantologist!
You mean a botanist.
How am I supposed to know this? Is it some, like, vine or something?
Good guess, but you're not right. Old Hami bamboo can grow up to 3 feet during the growing season. Now the next sticky substance, honey.
Are you kidding me right now?
Just gonna get a good amount.
How many questions are left? Because I'm not doing very good at this.
Don't worry, there aren't many left. Okay, next question. Are you ready?
I'm ready to be free of this sticky suffering.
Don't worry, I know you've heard this question before. Why did the chicken cross the road?
That question has like a million different answers. That's like one of the oldest jokes in the book. How am I gonna know what answer you're looking for?
Just take some time and think about it.
Why did the chicken cross? to get to the other side?
No, Dash! It's because his favorite snack food, cheese puffs, were on sale across the street. Your next sticky punishment is glue.
Okay, I don't understand this challenge.
And you know what? That makes me think of the disciples in our Bible story today. They didn't understand what Jesus was doing either.
I still don't understand this challenge.
Me neither, but I'm having so much fun. What's the next liquid? Ketchup? Concrete? Let's go to the next question. Wow, this has got to be the best day ever. You got your hands covered in peanut butter, honey, glue, syrup, and nacho cheese. I'm so glad I'm clean and not dirty like you.
Those questions were really hard, okay? Wait, what's that last card say?
Oh, I must have missed this. This must be a whole nother set of questions. Here's another rule for this challenge. If the answerer misses 3 questions, then the asker must wash the hands of the person who got messy with soap.
I missed 3 questions. That means you have to clean my hands. Okay, well, you know, I'm not even gonna laugh at you. I just really need this stuff off of my hands, please.
This is about to be so messy.
Let's go right to our Bible verses in John chapter 13. Before the Passover, Jesus knew that his hour had come to leave the world and return to his Father. He had loved the disciples during his ministry on earth, and now he loved them to the very end. It was time for supper, and the devil had already prompted Judas, son of Simon Iscariot, to betray Jesus. Jesus knew that the Father had given him authority over everything, and that he had come from God and would return to God. Jesus loved his disciples. They had followed him and lived with him for 3 years, but now he knew their time left was short. Jesus was about to eat his last meal, and he knew one of the disciples was about to betray him and turn him over to his enemies. Instead of being angry or upset, Jesus did something very unexpected. Let's continue to read. So he got up from the table, took off his robe, wrapped a towel around his waist, and poured water into a basin. Then he began to wash the disciples' feet, drying them with the towel that he had around him. When Jesus came to Simon Peter said to him, "Lord, are you going to wash my feet?" Jesus replied, "You don't understand now what I'm doing, but someday you will." "No," Peter protested. "You'll never wash my feet." Jesus replied, "Unless I wash you, you won't belong to me." Simon Peter exclaimed, "Then wash my hands and my head as well, Lord, not just my feet." Jesus replied, "A person who has bathed all over does not need to wash except for the feet to be entirely clean. And you disciples are clean, but not all of you." For Jesus knew who would betray him. That is what he meant when he said, "Not all of you are clean." Wow, Jesus took the role of a servant and he washed everyone else's feet, even Judas. Jesus was showing us to love everyone, including our enemies or those people who hurt us. It might be a little strange for us to think about washing other people's feet, but in Jesus' time, this was something that was done every day. Back then, they didn't have shoes like we do. They just wore sandals, and their feet got very, very dirty. People walked everywhere. They didn't have cars. Back in that time, it was very common for disciples to wash the feet of their teacher. But Jesus was the teacher here. He was the leader of the disciples, and they should have washed his feet. That's why Peter was so upset. He basically told Jesus, there's just no way you're going to wash my feet. But Jesus continued and washed all the disciples' feet. Jesus was teaching them a principle that they should live their life by. Jesus was showing them how to live. Let's check back in with Dash and Austin.
You know, this is kind of like a massage. A day at the spa, if you will. Challenge accepted at the spa? That sounds good. And you know, at least one of these things has to have been good for my hands.
Okay, man, I'm sorry for laughing at the challenge, but at least the things went in your hands in layers. When I'm washing your hands, they're just all mixing up into this nasty concoction of stickiness.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Wow, that was rough. Washing all that gross stuff off your hands was not what I planned on doing today.
Yeah, maybe not, but I'm so glad you helped me out. And this also kind of reminds me of today's Bible story.
How so?
Well, Austin, Jesus was clean, just like you were. Well, maybe he had some dirt on his feet like everyone else, but he was perfect.
Right. But still, Jesus came to earth and became a servant, and he washed all the gross stuff off his disciples' feet.
Can you believe he did that?
Honestly, I can. Jesus is the best guy around, and he showed all of us how we should live our lives.
That's right, and if there's one thing you should remember today, it's this. Jesus shows me how to live. Now, you don't need to go around washing people's feet.
Or hands.
Or hands. But you can be like Jesus and look for ways to serve other people and show God's love to them.
Our challenge for you this week is to find someone you can serve. Now, maybe this looks like going to your parents or siblings and helping with some chores around the house.
Or maybe you help a neighbor who can't mow their grass on their own. You could even help make a meal for a friend or maybe a family member that you know who is sick.
The bottom line is that Jesus showed us all how we should live by looking to help and serve others around us.
That's all the time we have for today. We will see everyone here next time at
Challenge accepted!